Our first update is from Perth, where David John Stitson, a 50-year-old Rebels Bikie associate, has been arrested after a 2-week manhunt in relation to a violent attack that left a man with life-altering injuries. Stitson was found hiding in a hotel room in East Perth on 13th of January 2025, with Western Australia Police executing the arrest after an intensive operation involving the gang crime squad.
Hold it. Show us your hands. Hands. Get on the ground.
The incident occurred on December 30th at a property in Baldivis, where Stitson and a 24-year-old co-offender confronted a man in his 40s. During the altercation, the pair poured an accelerant over the victim and set him on fire using a blowtorch. The attack created a fireball, leaving the man with burns to approximately 60% of his body, including severe injuries to his head and upper torso. The victim was known to the offenders and remains hospitalized at Royal Perth Hospital. He is undergoing a lengthy recovery process, which includes up to 15 surgeries, and is expected to stay in hospital for several months. Police body cam footage from the arrest shows officers knocking on the door of Stitson's hotel room on Hay Street before he emerged with his hands raised. He was promptly restrained and taken into custody. At his court appearance in Rockingham Magistrates Court, Stitson was charged with acts intended to cause grievous bodily harm and preventing arrest. He was remanded in custody, with no bail application made, and will reappear in court on February 7 alongside his alleged accomplice, who was also arrested on January 8. Detective Senior Sergeant Anthony Thompson of the Gang Crime Squad confirmed that the two suspects are linked to the Rebels MC, one of the most prominent outlaw motorcycle clubs in Australia. He described the attack as targeted, noting that it was not related to any feud between rival clubs. Investigators suspect the motive behind the attack was likely an unpaid debt, although inquiries are ongoing to uncover the full circumstances surrounding the incident. Police Commissioner Carl Blanche praised the efforts of the Gang Crime Squad, who worked tirelessly during the investigation. He noted that over the past 72 hours leading up to Stitson's arrest, officers had been kicking doors all over the city as part of their search. He also highlighted the critical role the community played in assisting with the investigation, emphasizing that public information was instrumental in solving the case. Next update is from Victoria, where two people with possible bikie links have been charged with over 130 firearm and drug offences, following an ongoing investigation under Strike Force Nettin. Established in August 2024 to target the manufacture and supply of firearms and prohibited drugs in the Murray River region. On January 9, 2025, Strike Force officers, assisted by Victoria Police, executed a search warrant in Rutherglen, seizing a stolen rifle, a privately manufactured firearm, ammunition, and equipment used to produce firearms. Another search in the Murray River Police District uncovered 5 privately manufactured firearms, 6 other firearms, firearm parts, a vehicle, 2 jet skis, and stolen property. A 36-year-old woman and a 44-year-old man were arrested, extradited to New South Wales, and charged with numerous offences, including drug supply, firearm manufacturing, and dealing with stolen property. Both appeared in Albury Local Court on January 10, 2025, where they were denied bail and are scheduled to reappear on March 4, 2025. Investigations are ongoing, and further arrests are anticipated. Chief Inspector highlighted growing concerns over the emergence of sophisticated homemade firearms connected to Strike Force Nettin. All seized firearms were well-constructed pistols, demonstrating a high level of skill and precision. Over the past year, police have uncovered various homemade firearms in Albury, ranging from crudely built weapons to dangerously unstable designs with the potential to cause serious harm and fatalities. The risks posed by such firearms, particularly when handled by untrained individuals or criminals, are significant, as they can result in unintentional injuries, fatalities, and increased violence in the community. These weapons, often lacking proper safety mechanisms, can misfire or malfunction, endangering not only the user but also innocent bystanders. Their availability further exacerbates public safety concerns, highlighting the urgent need for law enforcement to crack down on illegal manufacturing operations and prevent these dangerous weapons from reaching the streets. Next update is from Australian Federal Police, who has charged 5 men, including 2 Chinese nationals and a Sydney man, over a failed attempt to import over 621 kilograms of illicit drugs into Australia. 3 men were charged for their alleged involvement in smuggling 421 kilograms of MDMA pills, 120 kilograms of a suspected MDMA ketamine mixture known as pink cocaine, and 80 kilograms of methamphetamine from Italy. 2 others were charged for allegedly possessing precursor chemicals used in drug production. These drugs, found concealed in galvanized hooks at the Port of Melbourne, had a combined potential street value exceeding $116 million. Following a joint AFP and Australian Border Force investigation, the consignment was tracked and substituted with inert substances before being delivered to a Sydney storage facility. Further investigations led to multiple search warrants and arrests in Sydney on January 15, 2025. The 3 men linked to the shipment face charges of importing and attempting to possess commercial quantities of controlled drugs, carrying maximum penalties of life imprisonment. Pink cocaine, also known as Tusi or Tusabai, is a synthetic drug that has recently gained popularity in parts of South America, US and the UK. Despite its name, pink cocaine isn't chemically related to cocaine. Instead, it often contains a mix of substances like ketamine, MDMA, amphetamines, and other psychoactive chemicals, giving it both stimulant and hallucinogenic effects. The drug is often dyed pink and sold in pills of various shapes, including Versace Medusa, Tesla, and SoundCloud designs, to make it more appealing. Known for its unpredictable and potent effects, the drug now appears to be making its way to Australia. Next update is again from Western Australia, where authorities have charged 14 members of the Rebels and Mongols motorcycle clubs following a wild punch-up at the notorious Silver Sands Tavern in Mandurah. The fight broke out in the front bar around 3:25 p.m. on Tuesday the 14th of January 2025, with club members allegedly swinging pool cues, billiard balls, and bar stools. The incident occurred in full view of tavern staff and customers, who were left shaken and terrified by the events unfolding before them. It is believed the Mongols were already at the pub when a group of rebels walked in, leading to an exchange of words that quickly escalated into a brawl. Following the incident, gang crime detectives executed 13 search warrants across the city, leading to 14 arrests and the seizure of bikie paraphernalia. These bikies and their associates appeared in Perth Magistrates Court on Thursday, each facing charges for participating in a riot. However, they were released on $5,000 bail and ordered not to associate with one another. Among those charged were club members and associates aged between 26 and 40. Numerous photographs of various bikie members leaving the court were captured by the media and published online. Detective Senior Sergeant Anthony Thompson from the Gang Crime Squad had some stern words, calling the violence a blatant disregard for community safety. He made it clear the cops won't put up with any antisocial antics from outlaw motorcycle clubs and confirmed that the police will continue to use the full suite of powers available to them to disrupt the antisocial and violent behaviors associated with the bikies. The long-running beef between the rebels and Mongols has been heating up ever since a bunch of rebels patched over to the Mongols, including the Rockingham chapter back in 2020. And more recently the shootout involving the Rock City Mongols chapter. The accused are set to reappear in court on February 27th. Investigations are ongoing. If you're looking for more thrilling and edgy bikie updates, don't hesitate, whack that subscribe button, spread and share the video, hit that like button, and drop your thoughts in the comments. And for the true grid Spartans out there, consider sending a super thanks or buy us a coffee to show some love. Your support keeps us going and the channel thriving, especially since most of our videos aren't monetized due to all the crime-related content. Stay tuned, stay curious, stay awesome, and take care. Wu-Tang.
Running rivers, tattered tales of sorrow. Brick walls breathe hate, no hope for tomorrow. Bar locks click, reality's a knife. No sunrise here, just endless strife. No dual gates, life on the edge. No trust, no